welcome today to the great brisket smoking experience. We are playing around with smoking a brisket, and it was funny because I didn't think it was going to be as large as what it was when I got it. So it was a long smoke. It was supposed to be 15 hours. It actually rounded out to about maybe 13. It didn't go all the way, but it's cooked fully, and it's now sitting waiting for us to be able to go and cut it up and rip it apart so that we can have our pulled brisket. And we're looking forward to making that. And I'm going to just give you a little show of the new pit boss and the brisket inside, and then afterwards we'll go and we'll look at the process of pulling it apart and finishing it up at the end. And if there are any questions or any information anybody wants to ask about either the smoker or the process for the brisket, then please feel free to leave comments, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you. And let's take a look at the grill and the smoker. Thank you. And right here we have the Pit Boss Pro electric pellet smoker. It is a beautiful piece of machinery and really does the job. It's super easy to use. There's a hopper in the back, and I will go around and show you. Into this hopper we're going to load up our pellets. We open this up and you can see they go in here. You can actually see the level and how far it went down. When we started the smoke last night, it was up to here, and when we finished it, it's down to here. So it really hasn't used a lot. I'm probably going to have to pull out some of these and put them in a storage bin to save for later. During the process, I can adjust the amount of air flowing through using this cap on the top of the stack, and I was able to adjust it a little bit towards the end, but I think I had it a little too tight in the beginning. So this is a process. This is my first time using this machine. In the past, I've used a gas smoker with a wood chip reserve on the bottom that I had to refill every time it got burnt out. This here required no refilling, just to have to make sure that the water level remained constant throughout the night, and we only had to check every couple hours for that. Otherwise, it's low and slow, and it went very well. I will show the brisket in here in a second, and then talk about the cleaning aspects of this. This is the Pit Boss, and it's been running since about 10:30 last night, maybe 10 o'clock, 10:30, and it's been a lovely smell of smoke. It's running on pellet fuel, so it's a change from what I'm used to. I'm used to doing the regular wood inside and then running it on gas, and it is electric, so it feeds the pellets into the fire pit portion and then opens it up. On the side here you can see that I used about half the pellets for last night. Still have a bit left, and definitely looking to smoke some more meat this week, maybe some ribs. And can open up now because we're going to be taking it out and see what we got. And there is that beautiful brisket, ready and waiting. Can't wait. Looks awesome. So let's see how that goes. All right. So one impressive piece about this is that after I was done and finished everything, I can actually take this, set it on high, run it for about 20 minutes because it was a little bit of a messy smoke, and we're able to get a nice char on everything so that we can easily clean up. So now that everything in here is all burnt up, I can just take it, break up the bits that are on the bottom, wipe everything down, use a shop vac to vacuum out any of the remaining items, dump the grease the grease catcher, and we're good to go for the next time. The glass needs to be cleaned every 2 smokes, they said, at worst. At best, at worst, you may have to do it each smoke. And other than that, everything else is just pretty self-explanatory. It was really good, easy to use. I highly recommend it. Reasonably priced. Got it over at Lowe's, and I'm loving this. So I think, it's the start of a wonderful relationship. All right, and in a little bit we're going to be showing you the brisket getting pulled apart itself, and then we'll be able to end this today. But thank you for watching, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the brisket. And this is Joey now pulling the brisket apart, which is coming apart very nicely and without any difficulty.
Amazing.
As you can see, we have some good smoke lines in there, and some nice coverage by the rub.
Nice.
Well, Joey also applied, so he did a lot of help on this. He really did a good job. Joey, just be careful. Don't knock it out of the pan.
Well, I said half.
He's doing great.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Well, I'm almost done with my half.
And then shortly we'll add the drippings, and as well as...
Oh, that looks awesome.
Oh, you want a piece, Steve?
I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I'm going to let Joey do his artwork. It looks beautiful. Beautiful skill. Spaghetti fry that. Nice.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, you want me to take over? All right.
Amazing.
And I'm going to finish this up. So now that the meat has been pulled and is, as you can see, is now nicely broken apart and mixed, the next step coming is that we're going to be adding some of the drippings back in, give it a little flavor, as well as some barbecue sauce and a touch of Worcestershire.
Nice. Does it look good?
Looks awesome.
All right.
I swear we're going to be eating for this for days.
Yeah, looks great, bro. And it smells amazing.
So after our adventures in smoking, we've now come out with a wonderful dinner, pulled brisket, and the meal was excellent. So a couple of thoughts. It definitely was a long smoke, and I would probably next time probably get a cut of meat that's about half that size, so that we can be able to smoke it for a little less time, and also have a reasonable amount for dinner. However, for a huge family, the smoker performed admirably with holding that large piece of meat in there, and can actually hold a good number of chickens, a good number of ribs. So I'm looking forward to trying out other pieces of it and see how it works. Meanwhile, I just want to say that I give the smoker a a 10 out of 10. It's excellent. It definitely performed well as far as controlling the temperature, controlling the smoke. I just have to, learn how to tweak it a little better myself. And going forward, we're going to have a few more of these videos going forward with different types of meat and different items that we're going to be smoking. So keep a watch on this channel, and you'll see some of the other items that come up. One thing definitely is you need to get a good cover for it. Pit Boss does make one that fits it perfectly, goes down to the bottom and secures on the legs so that you don't lose it and it doesn't blow away. Otherwise, it's a really good machine, and I'm looking forward to the next smoke. On that note, I will say goodbye until next time, and enjoy the smoke.